Welcome back to the channel, Sparkles. Today, we're going to explore the top 3 most valuable Sacagawea dollar coins from the United States of America. These coins, often nicknamed the Golden Dollars, are famous not only for their beautiful design, but also for their rare errors, unique conditions, and special color variations. These rare treasures are not just pieces of history. They become major players in the coin collecting and investing world. Some of them are worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or someone who appreciates the beauty and significance of American currency, this video is definitely for you. Backhand index pointing right. Let's get started with the first coin, number 1. The Sacagawea $1 coin has always carried with it a sense of wonder and mystery. Struck in the year 2001 with a Denver mint mark, this coin captures not just the image of Sacagawea, the Shoshone guide who played a crucial role in the Lewis and Clark expedition, but also the spirit of exploration and hope for new horizons. While millions were produced, legends in the numismatic world suggest that some coins of this very mintage hold unimaginable value, particularly those struck with anomalies or those rumored to have been created on special golden alloy planchets that were never intended for mass circulation. These rare pieces are the kind that ignite imaginations, promising the possibility of fortune beyond measure. When you look at the 2001 D Sacagawea coin, the first impression is its golden shine. Though officially composed of manganese brass clad mixture, the color has often led people to call it a golden dollar. But stories circulate of a handful that bear the true qualities of gold-like metals, whether through experimental minting or errors that escaped unnoticed. Such coins, according to collectors, could command values reaching into the millions, turning an ordinary piece of pocket change into a life-changing treasure. The obverse of this coin is breathtaking, with Sacagawea portrayed in a soft but strong profile, her infant son Jean Baptiste on her back. It is not just art. It is heritage, courage, and the echo of a journey that shaped a nation. On the reverse, a soaring eagle stretches its wings in a circle of stars, a universal symbol of freedom and destiny. To imagine holding such a coin in flawless, uncirculated condition is to imagine possessing a work of art preserved across decades. Collectors know that the value of a coin lies in more than its metal. It rests in rarity, condition, and story. A 2001 D Sacagawea coin that shines without blemish, still in mint state, can already command higher values. But when whispers of error coins, pattern strikes, or those produced with gold-like qualities enter the conversation, prices soar beyond imagination. These are the coins that auction houses spotlight, where bids climb higher and higher, until only the wealthiest collectors remain in the race. Imagine standing at such an auction, the room buzzing with energy as the coin is presented. The auctioneer's voice echoes as bids leap in tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands, then into the millions. The tension builds, the crowd gasps, and when the hammer falls, you're no longer holding a coin worth $1. You are holding the key to a fortune. That is the power of the 2001 D Sacagawea Dollar in its most rare and valuable form. What makes this coin particularly fascinating is the sense of hidden potential. Countless examples circulate across America, tucked away in drawers, coin jars, and collections overlooked by their owners. And yet, within that ocean of ordinary pieces, a few extraordinary ones exist, coins so rare and so exceptional that they have the power to transform lives overnight. It is a reminder that treasure often hides in plain sight, waiting for someone with sharp eyes and an adventurous heart to recognize it. For some, this coin represents more than wealth. It represents a dream come true, the chance that something so small could hold unimaginable power. To hold a Sacagawea dollar this rarity is to hold history, artistry, and destiny all pressed into one golden surface. It is not just a coin. It is a story, a symbol, and for the lucky owner, a ticket to a future brighter than they ever imagined. The 2001 D coin also speaks to the unpredictability of fortune. Just as Sacagawea's guidance led explorers through uncharted lands, this coin can guide its discoverer into uncharted realms of wealth and opportunity. Its glow is more than metallic. It is symbolic, a beacon that wealth can come from the humblest of places. That is what makes it so irresistible to dreamers and collectors alike. Many experts warn collectors not to dismiss coins that appear ordinary. History has proven again and again that the most valuable discoveries often come in the most unsuspecting forms. A single 2001 D Sacagawea dollar could be the missing piece in a collection worth millions, or the anomaly that commands international attention. If you have one, it is not just currency, it is a potential miracle. The allure of this coin also lies in its accessibility. Unlike ancient artifacts or treasures buried in distant lands, this coin could be resting in your possession right now. Perhaps it was given as change at a store. Perhaps it was slipped into a piggy bank years ago. Perhaps it lies forgotten in a collection inherited from a relative. Every time you pick up a 2001 D Sacagawea coin, there's a chance you are holding lightning in a bottle. If such a coin rests in your hand today, protect it. Do not rush to spend it. Do not dismiss it as ordinary. For what seems like a simple dollar may carry with it the promise of millions, the ability to change your life overnight, and the rare opportunity to hold in your palm a piece of destiny. This is not just a coin. It is a door to a future you never imagined possible. So remember this. The 2001 D Sacagawea $1 coin is far more than a symbol of currency. In its most valuable and rarest form, it is wealth, it is history, and it is a miracle waiting to be discovered. It is proof that fortune can shine through the smallest things, and that sometimes the power to change your life forever lies in the smallest circle of gold in the palm of your hand. Next up, the Sacagawea $1 coin minted in the year 2000 with the D mint mark is perhaps one of the most talked about treasures in modern numismatics. While it was originally introduced as an everyday circulating coin meant to honor the remarkable Shoshone woman Sacagawea, whose courage and guidance supported the Lewis and Clark expedition, some examples of this very coin carry a story so extraordinary that it has become the stuff of legend. Among them lies the possibility of rare variations, experimental strikes, or golden-toned pieces that collectors whisper about, the kind that can transform a single dollar into millions in today's thriving collector's market. When you hold a 2000 D Sacagawea coin in your palm, it doesn't just look like ordinary money. Its golden glow instantly sets it apart from other U.S. coins. Although officially struck in a manganese brass-clad composition, stories persist that a few were struck on golden alloy planchets or with errors that give them a one-of-a-kind identity. These rare anomalies, almost impossible to spot to the untrained eye, are precisely what can make an unsuspecting dollar coin worth a life-changing fortune. The obverse of this coin is a testament to beauty and history. Sacagawea's profile gazes forward with quiet strength, her infant son Jean-Baptiste nestled peacefully against her back. It is a portrait not only of a mother, but of leadership, bravery, and legacy. The design by Glenna Good-Dacker was instantly admired, and some special presentation strikes even carried a unique finish that set them apart from circulating coins. For collectors, the allure of finding one of these rare 2000D variations with its gold-toned brilliance is irresistible. On the reverse, the soaring eagle with its spread wings is surrounded by stars, representing freedom and unity. But for some coins, this reverse holds secrets. Certain 2000 Sacagawea coins, for example, are known to have been paired mistakenly with state quarter dies, creating the legendary mule error. While those particular examples often come from Philadelphia, the Denver Mint's output also has its share of mysteries and golden anomalies, making the 2000D coin a potential gem in disguise. Imagine this. Tucked away in a drawer, sitting at the bottom of a jar of change, or resting unnoticed in an old coin album, one of these 2000D Sacagawea dollars could be waiting. The average person may see it as just another shiny dollar, but to the collector's trained eye, it could be the gateway to unimaginable fortune. Stories abound of coins found in the most ordinary places that went on to fetch 6 or 7 figures at auction. The 2000 D coin has that same magical potential. The coin's release marked the beginning of the Sacagawea Dollar series, and with first-year issues always comes heightened interest. Collectors covet first strikes, and any coin with an experimental finish or a striking error from the Denver Mint carries even more intrigue. It's the kind of coin where rarity, beauty, and history converge, and that convergence is what drives auction values into stratosphere. Think of the power this coin represents. A single example of the right 2000D Sacagawea coin could sell for millions, instantly transforming the life of the person who holds it. What begins as a coin worth $1 has the ability to shift destinies, to pay off debts, to buy homes, to create legacies. That is why it is often said, if you have such a coin, never part with it lightly. Never dismiss it as common change, for within it lies the spark of fortune. The coin also represents the beauty of hidden treasure. Not every piece of wealth is locked in vaults or buried in the ground. Sometimes it circulates freely, exchanged unknowingly from hand to hand, until someone finally recognizes its worth. The 2000 D Sacagawea dollar with its golden glow is a symbol of that truth, that extraordinary things can be hiding in plain sight. Collectors who chase this coin do so not only for its monetary potential, but also for the thrill of discovery, to hold a coin that others passed over, to recognize its rare qualities, is to feel a connection with history and fortune all at once. The very idea that you could stumble upon one in your possession is electrifying. It turns an ordinary day into one of destiny. Many experts insist that you treat every Sacagawea dollar with care, especially those from the year 2000. Store them properly, handle them gently, and never let them slip unnoticed back into circulation. For in that pile of golden dollars, one coin may carry the weight of $1 million fortune. That awareness alone is enough to change the way you look at coins forever. The beauty of the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar lies not only in its artistry and heritage, but also in its potential. It is more than currency. It is a story, a mystery, a treasure hunt. To own one in pristine condition, or to uncover a rare error strike, is to hold in your hands a kind of magic that turns collectors into dreamers and dreamers into billionaires. So remember this. If you find a 2000 D Sacagawea $1 coin, never underestimate it. This small, golden circle of history has the power to rewrite your life overnight. It is not just a coin. It is a symbol of fortune, a reminder that miracles often come disguised in the simplest of forms, and perhaps the very key to unlocking your unimaginable destiny. Next up, the 2001 P Sacagawea $1 coin is one of the most fascinating treasures of American numismatics, a piece that combines history, artistry, and the thrilling possibility of unimaginable value. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin was part of the early years of the Sacagawea Dollar program, and it carried forward the golden gleam that made the series so striking collectors and casual observers alike. While millions were minted for circulation, whispers among collectors have long spoken of rare variations, experimental golden alloys, and special strikes that set a few examples apart. Coins that could transform a single dollar into a fortune worth millions in today's market. What makes the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar so enchanting is not only its design, but also its mystique. When you glance at its obverse, Sacagawea gazes ahead with calm determination, her infant son Jean-Baptiste swaddled on her back. Glenna Goodacker celebrated Portrait Breeze's life into a coin meant to honor Native American history, and the golden sheen of its brass manganese alloy gives a warm glow unlike any other circulating coin of its time. Yet within this run, stories of unusual golden tones and rare errors have elevated certain specimens into the realm of priceless collectibles. On the reverse, the eagle in full flight spreads its wings majestically, encircled by stars symbolizing the union of states. For most people, this is a beautiful but ordinary coin. But for the sharp-eyed collector, the 2001 P offers potential secrets. Some have claimed that special presentation strikes or experimental gold-tone finishes were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, setting those examples apart as treasures far beyond face value. If you happen to possess one of these rarities, you might be holding the power to alter your destiny overnight. Imagine discovering one of these coins tucked away in a drawer, inside an old coin roll, or mixed in with ordinary pocket change. While its face declares it to be worth only a single dollar, the market has the power to assign it a value in the millions. Stories of collectors stumbling upon extraordinary finds are not myths. They are reminders that fortune often hides in plain sight. The 2001 P Sacagawea dollar, with its golden finish and potential for rare anomalies, embodies this truth like few other coins. The very year of 2001 adds an extra layer of intrigue. It was the second year of the Sacagawea program, meaning collectors already had their eyes on the series after buzz of the 2000 release. Early years of any coin program tend to be hotly pursued, and errors or unusual strikes from this period are even more desirable. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing massive numbers of coins, also became the birthplace of some of the most interesting minting quirks, making the 2001 PA prime candidate for hidden gems. Now, consider the artistry itself. Sacagawea's depiction is not only symbolic, but also deeply emotional. She represents resilience, guidance, and history, carrying her child as she once carried a nation's hopes. To hold this coin is to hold a reminder of exploration and sacrifice. But if your coin happens to be one of the golden rarities, it carries not only history, but also immense monetary power, the ability to change the course of your life with a single discovery. Collectors dream of such moments. Auction houses have seen ordinary-looking coins skyrocket to astronomical prices simply because they bore a rare error, an unusual alloy, or a presentation strike that set them apart. The 2001 P Sacagawea Dollar could very well be one of those miracle coins. If it shows signs of being struck differently, or if its golden glow is more than mere plating, it could fetch a value that rivals jewels, art, or even property. Think about the life-changing potential. A single coin, casually dismissed by someone else, could pay off debts, secure financial independence, or build a legacy for future generations. The humble dollar suddenly becomes the most powerful object in your possession, not because of what it was intended to buy, but because of the extraordinary value collectors are willing to attach to it. The thrill of this coin lies in the unknown. Every 2001 P Sacagawea Dollar is a potential treasure chest waiting to be unlocked. While most are indeed common, the possibility of owning one of the rare anomalies keeps collectors on edge, scanning every detail for clues. That excitement, that sense of mystery, is what makes the coin market so captivating, and what makes the 2001 P Sacagawea one of the most engaging coins ever produced. Owning such a coin is like holding a secret fortune in your hand. It is wealth that is invisible to most, hidden behind the humble guise of a circulating dollar. But for those who recognize it, its value is limitless. That duality, ordinary to some, priceless to others, is what makes this coin both mysterious and powerful. The golden Sacagawea coin from 2001, minted at Philadelphia, is not simply a piece of money. It is a story, a symbol, and possibly a miracle for the right owner. It represents the chance to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, the mundane into the magnificent. To overlook it would be to risk losing the greatest opportunity of a lifetime. So remember this. If you ever come across a 2001 P Sacagawea $1 coin, treat it with care. Examine it closely, preserve it wisely, and never let it slip away without understanding its full potential. Within that golden surface may lie the key to your future fortune, a coin capable of lifting you from the ordinary into the extraordinary, and perhaps even transforming you into a billionaire overnight.